Painting with Atelier Interactive Professional Artist Acrylics is easy and fun because Interactive is the only acrylic that offers you the option of using both your traditional, fast, wet over dry acrylic painting techniques as well as using new, slow, wet and wet painting techniques. With Interactive, painting mediums are not 100% necessary, but they add to the whole painting experience. Binder medium is one such medium. The binder medium is an acrylic emulsion, and it's milky in color, but it does dry clear. It will dry with just a bit of a sheen, as this board will show you. On this board, I've painted this side already with some binder medium, but this side, as you can see, is just a little bit uncoated. Now, binder medium is used to seal your surfaces prior to painting. It's excellent to use on porous surfaces such as paper or wood before using a gesso. It's also wonderful to use on a pre-primed canvas or a pre-primed panel so that you know exactly what you're painting on. Binder medium is going to give it a little bit of a slippery surface, which can be really, really nice. Now, whenever I do water media effects and I'm using watercolor paper, I like to use the binder medium to seal that watercolor paper because I find that I have even more time to lift out my highlights and to retrieve some of my whites. As a painting medium, if you mix binder directly with your paint, you're going to end up with a harder, tougher acrylic, one that's going to dry faster and one that you will not be able to reopen. That's a good point to know because a mixture like this where I've added some binder is going to become a great mix to use when I want to paint on a colored ground. So with this Quin Magenta, that's a pretty strong color, but because I've added some binder into this, I can kind of seal my surface, put some paint down here, and even if I use this for a landscape painting where I'm using lots of greens and yellows, some warm colors, it's not going to mix, it's not going to interact because the binder is sealing in and locking in all of this paint. Now, you can also use binder medium on its own as an isolation coat. Remembering that Interactive is designed so that your layers, so that they can mix, so that they can blend. If you know you don't want those layers to mix and blend, using a coat of binder will ensure that they don't. So, on this painting over here, I've already sealed this down and I've isolated these layers by applying 2 coats of the binder. So now, even if I wanted to use a really bright, strong color, like this nice brilliant magenta, if I paint on top of here, add some paint, get a nice good mark on here, even if I try and spray with my water sprayer to get these to mix, you can see nothing's happening. I'll even try and use my fingers to rub it in, and nothing's happening. I've locked this in, and that can actually turn out to give you some very, very kind of cool effects.